All right. Fun release yesterday from ChatGPT. They released a new image model. So I decided to test it out on my YouTube thumbnails because I'm not a big fan of Gemini Nano Banana. It's not consistent. It pisses me off. It does things I didn't ask it to do, even though I specifically told it not to do them. It's kind of like a bratty child that does what it's supposed to do 50% of the time. So I decided to see what I can get from Gemini versus ChatGPT's new image model. And I've seen really cool things that it does, but let's take a look at what I got. I will still, of course, experiment and play around, but I definitely think Nano Banana has a run for its money. It's going to need to upgrade or fall behind. And one of their pros for me was image creation. That's literally all I do with Gemini is occasionally use Nano Banana for things like my LinkedIn banner or this YouTube thumbnail, and it's very inconsistent. And so let's give it a try. OpenAI versus Nano Banana. Okay, so I asked both ChatGPT and Nano Banana to do the exact same thing. I said these are my usual YouTube thumbnails. This is what I always do for my YouTube because OpenAI had no context. This is this week's title, what I would do differently with Cloud Code after 2 months of using it daily. I told it that it can change the color of the outline and the highlighting text and add the Claude Starburst logo for recognizability and marketing boost. I asked it to give me one option that's similar and one that is more of a studio headshot, and it did that. It looks really nice actually. I have nice skin. Look at my eyebrows. I mean, yeah, nice skin, but also still looks like me. And it didn't listen to the fact that I told it to change the color. I wanted a different color, but that's okay. That's easy. I love that it put the starburst. It kept all my small business AI code. I still preferred to go with the original style. So I said, I'll keep my usual style. The first option, create a thumbnail with just that option and also change the color of the highlighting. And so it gave me purple, and that's pretty much what I asked it. I can't say, that there's anything wrong with this. It's not blowing my mind, but it did what I finally asked it to do. Now let's take a look at Gemini. Again, even though I do this with Gemini all the time, it doesn't remember. It's super annoying. So I said the exact same thing, gave it the same references to be fair. And then the first option it gave me was this one, which honestly, it got confused. I told it, if we completely read this, I said, give me one similar option and one with a studio surreal vibe. So by surreal, I actually meant surrealist, and that's okay. This is kind of surreal, but I also meant give me two options. It didn't. It gave me only one option, which I like. By the way, I'm totally into the surrealist thing, whatever that's its interpretation. I'm just not a fan of these loud starbursts that are multicolor rainbow style. So I asked it, I like this, but the Claude starburst should be orange. The rest is cool. With Gemini, you never know. I could ask it to just change the starburst and it would come back to me, change me, the colors, the background. You never know what it's going to do. And it makes silly little mistakes that you're like, why are you making this mistake? So it looks good. And to be honest, I like both, but I really like this one. It's definitely more groovy and more eye-catching than this one. I like both, but I'm going to keep this one for my actual YouTube thumbnail. So yeah, play around with it.